Spike in murders in New Orleans could wipe out efforts to end 2010 with a lower murder total than last year.
Since Saturday morning, the number of victims has increased by 7. That includes a double murder yesterday in New Orleans East. Other crime scenes include Gentilly, Algiers, the 7th Ward. Some blame the cycle of violence on a culture that will take years to turn around. Natasha Robin has the story.
Just not fair. It's just not fair not to take something from somebody. And they took something from me.
7 people in a matter of 4 days lost their lives to violence in the city of New Orleans. Saturday morning at 3 a.m., Kendall Raines died inside of a bullet-riddled car on the Dowman exit ramp on the I-10. Sunday morning, police found a man shot to death in the 3000 block of Louisiana. Monday, the killings came faster. In the morning, a man was killed on Blair Street. By midday, gunfire erupted in New Orleans East. 2 people were shot to death, a man and a woman inside of a car. That night, another murder, this one on North Villeray. Then, Tuesday morning, a building manager discovered a body inside of an apartment on Park Brittany.
You know, it just shows how resistant this murder pattern is in the city.
Criminologist Peter Scharf believes the murder rate for this year will be about the same as last year.
Assuming a 360,000 population, it's going to be about 50 per 100,000, which could easily be #1 in the United States.
Scharf attributes that to a drug gang culture in New Orleans that continues to operate despite the NOPD's effort to stop it.
These gangs are the permanent invariant. They're just here. And we have nothing that has happened, you know, since in the last year has changed that dynamic in a fundamental way.
According to the NOPD, some of the victims in the most recent murder cases had an extremely long rap sheet.
But primarily, New Orleans and murder is characterized by people who are involved in a very active criminal lifestyle, both as a victim of a homicide and or as a perpetrator of a homicide.
In the case from Monday's double homicide in New Orleans East, Jerome Hampton, along with a woman, Renetta Lowe, were both shot to death. Hampton's prior arrest included first-degree murder during a crime, attempted first-degree murder, second-degree murder, armed robbery, aggravated burglary, and the list goes on.
It's transparent. I mean, when you look at this kid's record, it speaks for itself, the type of lifestyle that he was involved in.
Ameer Baraka knows Hampton's family.
It's a cycle. It's a vicious cycle. I kill you, you come back, you know, you kill me. It goes on and on and on.
He believes Hampton was the intended target. He says the young woman became a victim by association.
That girl, she was just starting off with her rap career. Things were going really well with her. But there and again, it's social and social interaction. She was just with the wrong person at the wrong time.
It's a blood sport. It's dueling. It's an advanced form of urban dueling.
Scharf believes the NOPD has a lot of work to do in the year ahead, but he admits it's about changing a deep-rooted culture of violent activity. Last year, there were 174 people killed in New Orleans. So far this year, there have been 166 murders. Scharf says the murder rate has been on the decline since 2007. Now, in the 6 investigations we just mentioned so far, only 1 suspect is in custody. If you can help police solve these cases, call Crime Stoppers at 822-1111 or the toll-free number.